Hi, my name is Krista Maffeo, and I have been fortunate to teach fifth grade students in Easton Public Schools for almost 30 years. I have a particular love of American history, and I am proud to have my current 24 fifth grade citizens share with you the reading of the Declaration of Independence, a document written in 1776, but which remains highly relevant today as a foundational document that stands for human rights, equality, and accountability.
When, of the course of human events, it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among the power of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and nature's God entitle them, a decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation.
We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by the Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
That to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. That whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or abolish it and to institute new government.
Prudence indeed will dictate that governments long established should not be changed for light and transient causes, and accordingly all experience has shown that mankind are more disposed to suffer, while evils are sufferable than to right themselves.
But when a long train of abuses and usurpations, pursuing invariably the same object, evinces the design to reduce them under absolute despotism, it is their right, it is their duty to throw off such government.
Such has been the patient sufferance of these colonies, and such is now the necessity which constrains them to alter their former systems of government. The history of the present King of Great Britain is a history of repeated injuries and usurpations.
He has refused to send laws for the most wholesome and necessary for the public good.
He has forbidden his governors to pass laws of immediate and pressing importance.
He has refused to pass other laws for the accommodation of large districts of people.
He has called together legislative bodies at places unusual, uncomfortable, and distant.
He has dissolved representative houses repeatedly for opposing with manly firmness his invasions on the rights of people.
He has refused for a long time after such dissolutions to cause others to be elected.
He has endeavored to prevent the population of these states, for that purpose obstructing laws of naturalization of foreigners.
He has obstructed the administration of justice by refusing his assent to laws for establishing judiciary powers.
He has made judges dependent on his will alone for the tenure of their offices and the amount and payment of their salaries.
He has erected a multitude of new offices and set Hector swarms of officers to harass our people.
He has kept among us in times of peace standing armies without the consent of our legislatures. He has effected to render the military independent of and superior to the civil power.
He has combined with others to subject us to a jurisdiction foreign to our Constitution, for quartering large bodies of armed troops among us, and for protecting them by a mock trial.
For cutting off our trade with all parts of the world, for imposing taxes on us without our consent, for depriving us in many cases of the benefits of trial by jury,
for transporting us beyond seas to be tried for pretended offenses, for abolishing the free system of English laws in a neighboring province, for taking away our charters and abolishing our most valuable laws.
He has abdicated government here by declaring us out of his protection and waging war against us. He has plundered our seas, ravaged our coasts, and burnt our towns.
He is at this time transporting large armies of foreign mercenaries to complete the works of death, decimation, and tyranny.
He has constrained our fellow citizens, taken captive on the high seas to bear arms against their country. He has excited domestic insurrections amongst us.
In every stage of these oppressions, we have petitioned for redress in the most humble terms, nor have we been wanting in attentions to our British brethren.
We, therefore, the representatives of the United States of America, solemnly publish and declare that these united colonies are and of right ought to be free and independent states. And for the support of this declaration, with a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence, we mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor.
These are the signers of the Declaration of Independence: John Hancock, President of Continental Congress and later Governor of Massachusetts;
Samuel Adams, leader of the American Revolution and later Governor of Massachusetts;
John Adams, diplomat, key architect of the independence, and second President of the United States;
Robert Treat Paine,
First Attorney General of Massachusetts and later a state Supreme Court Justice.
William Whipple, Revolutionary War general who helped secure victory at Saratoga.
William Ellery, federal customs collector who helped establish a new nation's revenue system.
William Williams, Connecticut state leader and supporter of wartime financing.
Oliver Wolcott, Revolutionary War general and later governor of Connecticut.
Francis Lewis, member of the Continental Congress and influential New York merchant.
Caesar Rodney, Delaware's wartime president or governor known for his famous ride to vote for independence.
Benjamin Franklin, diplomat to France, inventor and key figure in securing French alliance. Elbridge Gerry, first president of the United States, namesake of gerrymandering.
George Read, signed both the Declaration and Constitution, later U.S. Senator.
John Morton, cast a decisive vote for Pennsylvania in favor of independence.
Samuel Huntington, president of the Continental Congress and governor of Connecticut.
John Smith, Pennsylvania militia colonel and frontier leader.
Matthew Thornton, served as New Hampshire's president.
Philip Livingston, Continental Congress leader and major financier of the Revolution.
George Taylor, ironmaster who supplied materials for the Continental Army.
Francis Hopkinson, designer of early U.S. symbols, including elements of the American flag.
Button Gwinnett, acting president of Georgia and co-author of its first state constitution.
Thomas Nelson Jr., governor of Virginia and wartime commander at Yorktown.
Richard Henry Lee, introduced the resolution calling for independence.
Thomas Jefferson, principal author of the Declaration and third president of the United States.
Josiah Bartlett, first governor of New Hampshire and founder of its state medical society.
Stephen Hopkins, long-serving colonial governor and early advocate for colonial unity.
Roger Sherman, only man to sign all 4 major founding documents, architect of the Great Compromise.
Arthur Middleton, patriot leader whose estate was destroyed for supporting independence.
William Floyd, U.S. Congressman and early Long Island political leader.
Thomas Hayward Jr., judge and militia officer, later captured by the British.
William Hooper, judge of the early advocate of the colonial rights.
Benjamin Harrison, governor of Virginia and father of a future president.
Thomas Lynch Jr., judge, member of Congress who worked on early military organization.
Lewis Morris, early New York patriot and later a state senator.
Thomas McKean, Chief Justice of Pennsylvania and later Governor of Pennsylvania.
Benjamin Rush, leading physician and father of American psychiatry.
William Paca, governor of Maryland and federal judge.
George Clymer, signed both the Declaration and Constitution, early U.S. representative.
Joseph Hughes, key figure of establishing the Continental Navy.
Robert Morris, financier of the Revolution and U.S. Senator.
Richard Stockton, prominent lawyer and New Jersey Supreme Court Justice.
George Walton, governor of Georgia and U.S. Senator.
Thomas Stone, negotiator of early peace efforts and U.S. Senator.
James Wilson, a major framer of the Constitution and an early Supreme Court Justice. Relative of the Coe family, Uncle Sam. Wilson family, Monotony, Arlington, Massachusetts.
George Ross, judge and early Pennsylvania patriot leader.
Abraham Clark, advocate for soldiers' rights and long-serving congressman.
John Witherspoon, president of Princeton and mentor of future American leaders.
John Hart, New Jersey legislator who supported wartime efforts.
Carter Braxton, merchant and financier who supported the war effort.
Lyman Hall, governor of Georgia and founder of University of Georgia.
Edward Rutledge, governor of South Carolina, the youngest signer.
George Wythe, America's first law professor and mentor to Jefferson and Marshall.
John Penn, member of the Continental Congress and wartime state leader.
Samuel Chase, U.S. Supreme Court Justice appointed by George Washington.
Francis Lightfoot Lee, influential Virginia legislator and patriot.
Charles Carroll of Carrollton, last surviving signer and influential voice for religious liberty.
Happy 250th birthday, America!